Wow! Welcome to Christian Youth Matters, and your presenter here is Augustine. Do you know why? Because Augustine is not around. And so, you are listening to Augustine. Alright. Without wasting much of your time, let's go to what we have today. I'll say a very important question, you know, and I want to give answer to this question. All right. The question is it romantic or platonic? How does that sound? Is it romantic or platonic? I know it sounds a little bit funny, and some persons will like, what? I don't really get this. What is he trying to say? Oh, all right. Um, you understand very quickly as we look at the subject properly. Is it romantic or platonic? Now we are talking about relationship. Hmm? In opposite sex relationship. That is what we are trying to say. Should it be romantic or platonic for young Christian adults? Should it be romantic or platonic? Um, what we'll be looking at is the basis, for the relationship, like the building blocks of the relationship, because every relationship has what we call parameters or a paradigm which we can use to check. You understand? We can check and do some balances. We can measure or something like scale the relationship, if in terms of definition, what the relationship is all about. Now, both are relationship for opposite sex. Yes, the romantic or the platonic. But for Christian young adults, the question before us is, should it be romantic or platonic? Now, let me give you some parameters, you know, for romantic and for platonic. Now, romantic relationship um is built on emotion and feeling. The opposite sex, they have this um emotional attraction, this feeling. That is the fuel. What drives the relationship is that emotion. That's what gets them attracted. But on the side of platonic, it's not necessarily emotion, it's a goal or purpose. There is something that drives the relationship, is goal, that this person I want to achieve this, or I have this purpose, or just because of we are having same goal, purpose, or interest, then the friendship is built. Now, another parameter on romantic is that romantic relationship is not based on rules. That is, there are no rules that guides romantic relationship. It's just that they are attracted based on their emotion, their feeling. You understand? So there is no basic rule like this should be this should be that, because uh no rule. So there is no basically a rule. On the side of platonic, there are rules. Yes, on the side of platonic relationship between opposite sex, there are rules. Like, one of the rules is in terms of maintaining boundaries. There are boundary rules, like um, we shouldn't discuss this and that. There are some things that should not come on the table while discussion. There are things that are not expected to be on the board of discussion. Yes, that is why there are boundaries. One other area that you find boundaries is time. Time of discussion. There are some odd time they don't discuss. We are not supposed to discuss on this time. We're not supposed to talk on this time. Also, place of meeting. You know, we shouldn't meet at this place. There are some places that we pose question to their meeting, to their discussion. You understand? They normally have these boundaries. There's normally these boundaries. On the other side, romantic relationship, one parameter again for romantic relationship is that um, the the talks are based on the feeling, like their emotion, what they feel at a particular time. That is what brings what generates the topic of discussion. What they actually feel. Feeling like this, or maybe this and that. Today was like this. Most of those things are just maybe emotional. Those are things that brings their discussion, and that is how they tend to care for each other. It's based on satisfying emotional desire. That emotion, that is what they are satisfied. But on platonic, the talks are not based on the emotion. They are critically discerned topics. There are topics that are well planned, articulated. There are talks that are well planned. Either they are gearing towards a career, gearing towards a goal, gearing towards maybe some basic discussions of maybe the life, the environment, finance, education, or purpose. So they are well planned. It's not something that they are discussing based on maybe I looked at the person, and maybe in romantic relationship you look at the person. Oh, you are sad. What happened? Oh, you are beautiful, or stuff like that. It's based on how they feel. But on the side of platonic, it's not on how you feel. There is a reason why the relationship was built. So it's built around this goal, this purpose. Things that don't really necessitate emotion. Emotion is not really part of it. Although there's no relationship that there is no that emotion does not play a role, because emotion enhances every relationship. But on this side, emotion is more like 10% on platonic relationship. Emotion is like 10%, while mental reasoning, articulation, and well planned discussions is like 90% or 95 or thereabout. But on romantic relationship, emotion is about 95%. Is the basic, is the foundation for the relationship. Is about 95%. While other things, they may discuss other things are like maybe 5 to 10% in range. So that is that about romantic and platonic relationship. Now, I know some persons are already like, oh, this topic is somehow is wonderful and all that. Yes, yes, yes. Now there's something I want to look at now. I want to look at is it platonic or romantic? Now, you used to check on your relationship. Now, as a Christian young adult, that's what we are looking at. Is it platonic or is it romantic? Now, from what we have seen now, there is a guideline, because we are matching everything with the scripture, you know, because for singles, people who are not married, the scripture does not permit um, romantic relationship. Yes, it does not permit romantic relationship, because um, when you bring romantic relationship into a relationship between two young adults of opposite sex, what happens is that um, it begins to gear towards unhealthy talks, unhealthy meetings, unhealthy discussions that may warrant, some romantic display, and thereby them falling into sin. You understand? So, but they are not left in terms of relationship like you should not relate with opposite sex and all that. No, no, you have to relate with opposite sex, but with a full consciousness. That is, your relationship is going to be based on rules. I don't know whether you get it. It's going to be based on rules. It's going to be based on boundaries. It's going to be based on goal. What you want out of the relationship is defined. It's a defined relationship. You understand? It's a more of defined friendship, so to say, that this is how we should talk, when we should talk, what should come on the table. Now you are watchful. If things that are not supposed to come on that platform begin to come, then one party can call it a quit or address such issue so that it won't get too far. You understand? So that your spiritual life will remain healthy. One thing is for you to be in a relationship with an opposite sex, and then your spiritual life, you are still healthy. Your prayer life, you are still healthy. You will still feel the presence of God within and around you. You understand? But when you start engaging in relationship where emotion is more, it can tend to you being defied inside, because it can bring some unnecessary feelings, and because of some hormones in action, there can be sin can come in. So you don't want to give space for sin. That is why for an unmarried Christian youth, platonic relationship is the goal. So you can make friends with opposite sex, but platonic relationship is the goal, is the relationship for unmarried Christian youth. So that is what we have looked at. All right. Wow. That is as far as we can go on. Is it romantic or platonic? I know you have seen some things, maybe some areas where maybe you need more light, and or we have a question. You are free. You can send in your questions, and your questions will be answered. In the meantime, remain blessed, stay healthy, stay scriptural, and stay spiritual. I bring to you greetings, and do it to subscribe if you have not subscribed on the YouTube channel, and also on the Facebook page. Do it to like and follow, and more interesting topics will be coming. I know maybe you may be expecting a video and all that. Why is it not a video? Want to see Augustine? You will see me. Gonna do a video, and don't worry, everything is just being planned out, and I'm going to do a video very soon. Because of some technical issue, that's why I didn't make it a video, but I'll do a video very soon, and we'll get to see ourselves, and you know we'll continue moving, pushing the kingdom forward. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye.